definitely ready. I mean, it's the last show of the tour, so it's something special. And Edguy has always had a close relationship to France since we recorded our first live album here. We did a lot of good shows here in France, so there is a special connection. And actually, we are all really looking forward to having the last show in such a great place like Paris. Both. I mean, as long as there are people who really enjoy what we are doing, it's I mean, everybody says it like that, and of course, people prefer to play to a bigger audience than a smaller audience. That's, well, being an artist, of course, you want to reach more and more people. But as long as people really are into what we are doing and really enjoy what we are doing, then you can have a great time on stage, no matter if there are 500 or 50,000 people in front of it. So. But of course, you know, bigger stages are always cooler because you have the whole production, you have yeah, bigger aesthetic, what can I say? Because we are musicians and really bad actors. No, that's really one reason, you know, looking at our videos. Of course, we always try to do funny things and try to be ourselves, but yeah, we're no actors, we're musicians. And that was one point, and the other point is that making videos is no fun at all. It's really so boring, and we came up with this idea for this song to have a cartoonish video, and well, I really like it because first, we really look good in this video, better than we do in actual life. And well, we didn't have to shoot a video, we just sat at home and saw the result and really enjoyed it. And it's something special in my opinion. Everybody in the band feels much more comfortable being on stage or in a music studio than in front of a camera. Sorry. Because we're Falco fans. But yeah, sometimes we even listen to Falco music before we go on stage because it was just a great artist, a very special artist, a very extraordinary person, and he's created some really great music, and it was definitely a challenge to go on this song because we knew it's not going to be easy to cover it, especially for Toby. I mean, French people may not notice, but this Austrian accent is very difficult to pretend for a German like Toby, so that was the challenge. And he was really spending like weeks listening to YouTube videos and listening very closely to how he's spelling every word and how he's singing every word. And I especially love the difference in this song between this really rapped, really tiny verse, and then you have that huge bombastic chorus, and that's what I like about the song. It's even more impressive to see the people enjoy the song when we play it live. They're really into it. So we tried it the first time in Japan, and well, what can you say? It's a world hit. Everybody knows the song, and people are going crazy. It's cool. Of course, it's a big influence, and it's I know that this whole song is not to be taken for too serious. To be honest, it's a kind of inside joke, and I think this kind of it just fits. The first thing that was there for the song have been the lyrics. So and then Toby had the lyrics, and then we thought, okay, how can we make some music around the lyrics? And we came up with this idea to just make this kind of Def Leppard copy. Because it's part of the joke. You know, that's to be honest, that's a song that we've done more for ourselves than for anybody else. Because most people don't get the message, and but still, it's a fun song, it's a good song, and well, I can tell the guy who this song is all about is here tonight as well. It's about our sound engineer, Aychim, and well, it's just well, sometimes you have to do something that is just for yourself and don't care if anybody else gets the joke, but it's a fun song. Or he's always doing things for what comes next. So if he's doing songs, then he doesn't sit there and thinking, oh, maybe be for Edguy or Avantasia. It's for him more or less like, okay, now there's the next Edguy album gonna be, so I take all my stuff that I have right now for the Edguy album, and this is done, and he thinks, okay, we need another Avantasia, then he's doing everything for there, so he's doing it in periods of time, so there was never conflict. They're nice. Well, what can I say? You know, being in a heavy metal band that is playing shows all over the world, of course you see slight differences in the mentality of people. Like, for example, South American people are much more outgoing than, for example, in some Swedish places. But generally speaking, it's well, heavy metal fans is like a huge family all over the world. You can't say these are better fans or these are different. Of course, you see it in the mentality and you hear it in the language, but it's you know, it's great. It really connects. Like this kind of music really connects people that are coming from all over the world. And that's a cool thing. So I can't point out a certain audience. Even if I told you before, we have a very special connection to France because we did some things here that we haven't done anywhere in the world. For example, an acoustic tour 10 years ago for the Hellfire Club album. As I said, we did live recordings here in Paris in Élysée Montmartre, which is not existing anymore, unfortunately. So yeah, there has been always a special connection. Not to mention the Les Marches des Gendarmes cover that we did. So yeah, it seems like France has got a special place in our heart. Si tu veux, qu'est-ce que je peux faire? Je ne sais pas. Je ne parle plus français. Seulement quelques. C'est tout. I had French in school, so that's what I would remember. Sometimes it's very funny if you're in a group of French people and they're talking, not thinking that you understand what they're saying, and then you say one sentence in French and they're like, oh, man. Well, actually, I hope that we're going to have a great tour final tonight here in Paris. And for those who haven't seen us on tour, you're bad. You really missed some good things. Thank you.
I told you before, I think, like, you were absolutely fantastic.